Mormon wives Taylor Frankie Paul reveals her current relationship status with Dakota Mortensen. Taylor Frankie Paul and Dakota Mortensen have been off and on since The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives premiered on Hulu. But where do they stand now? We've obviously come a long way to navigate it, Taylor, 30, exclusively shared in Us Weekly's cover story. It's different from my first husband, Tate Paul, because there's obviously a friendship there. We adjusted. Taylor confirmed that she is no longer in a romantic relationship with Dakota, 31. Whereas with Dakota, everything's fresh. It's something that we necessarily didn't want to do but needed to separate, Taylor, who shares 12-month-old son Ever with Dakota, revealed. So it's an adjustment, and we've had to learn through the obstacles of this experience to do what's best for our son. Since the split, Taylor and Dakota have gotten better about navigating co-parenting. Of course, when things are heightened, you're breaking up and it's not something you wanted, and you just had a baby, she said. It was not the prettiest experience, but currently we've come a long way. Taylor, who also shares daughter Indy, 7, and son Ocean, 4, with Tate, has heavily hinted that she and Dakota were no longer together after filming season 2 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Taylor originally became the center of mom talk following her soft-swinging sex scandal. She started the debut season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives in a good place with Dakota, but was ultimately charged with aggravated assault, 2 counts of domestic violence in the presence of a child abuse with injury, and criminal mischief after a heated fight in February 2023. Taylor pleaded guilty 6 months later to aggravated assault, while the other 4 charges were dismissed with prejudice. She reached a plea deal in March 2023. When the show premiered in September 2024, Taylor admitted her and Dakota struggled with putting their romance in the public eye. I feel like I might have ended to my mom and been a little harsh, and he's very sensitive, so I feel like it could be a lot harder for him. She exclusively told us at the time about having to watch the drama back. Also, it could be triggering, too, to bring up these conversations. Especially, I think I've heard this season cliffhanger, so that in itself stirs up some stuff. We are doing good today, we're going through work, so I really hope that not too much comes out. Taylor told us she wasn't in a rush to get engaged to Dakota, adding, I just want to take my time with this time around. This is my second marriage. It is going to be very important to me, and I don't want to end up in another situation of being divorced. She continued, so I really just want everything to be really solid and have a foundation of trust. And so I feel like that takes time. I would love for that to be the end goal. But right now, I think building it up to that is where I'm at. Once cameras picked back up in late 2024, rumors started to swirl that Taylor and Dakota were officially done with him moving into his own place after not celebrating Christmas with Taylor. The reality star hinted on social media that the drama would play out on the second season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I would say I prepared for the new season in that sense of knowing all these things are going to be triggering. It is like reliving the trauma, she told us earlier this month. But you can only prepare so much. So I feel like just therapy and using the tools for when these hard situations come up, I think I've had enough at this point that I can kind of work through. It's been a learning experience for sure.